The Ashkenaz Festival, North America's largest celebration of Jewish music, arts, and culture, is happening at venues across Toronto from August 27th to September 2nd. Witness diverse musical expressions of the Jewish experience, from klezmer and Yiddish styles to Sephardic, Mizrahi, Falasha music, and much more. Go to ashkenaz.ca for venue and ticket information.
Shabbat Shalom.
Sorry, I still don't know any of the words.
Forget it.
It's that ha sound.
Well, it takes years of nearly choking to death to get it right.
Dad, that's gross.
It's just a song. Hear it enough when you get it.
It already sounds kind of familiar.
Who cares about the song? We didn't sing it right anyway.
What are you talking about?
There's a system. You go to shul, you come home, you light the candle, you sing the song, you eat. We skip to the singing and eating.
Oh, that doesn't
I
matter.
haven't set foot in a synagogue since the kids' B'nai Mitzvah.
My theme was girl power. I wanted it to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but someone wouldn't let me.
Demons she wanted. At a bat mitzvah.
Wouldn't that have been awesome, though?
It definitely would have.
What about you, Catherine? What was your bat mitzvah theme?
Oh, I didn't have one.
Good for you. Themes are silly anyway.
No, I mean, I didn't have a bat mitzvah.
So much the better. The bat mitzvah used to be a beautiful ceremony. Now, it's just an overpriced birthday party.
How much did it cost?
More than it brought in.
How much did it bring in?
10,000.
You got $10,000 for your bat mitzvah?
It's just rich people giving money to other rich people's kids. It's like the definition of white privilege.
Jews aren't white.
Oh, my God.
What color are we?
Dad, you are very obviously white.
Jews don't have a color. We're Jews.
Maybe we should make a color.
Mom, stop it.
What? The Asians are yellow.
Oh, my God.
We should have a color, too. Blue! Let's be blue!
Then all those Goyim playing Jews on TV, that's not blackface. It's blueface.
Exactly!
Sorry.
Catherine, honey, you laugh just like your father did. Has anyone ever told you that?
No, actually.
I don't buy into this white privilege nonsense. Did your Bubbie have privilege when the Nazis rounded up her family?
That is totally different.
And you've got his hair. So thick. Avi never had any of that, unfortunately.
Today, white Jews have white privilege. In Nazi Germany, they didn't.
So, what? We changed skin
How
color?
much longer do we have you for, honey?
I've got a few more weeks on my visa.
And then back to Canada?
I think so.
Dad,
What?
a century ago, you would have been fired from Humboldt just for being Jewish. Now they invited you as a visiting professor. How is that not privilege?
Okay, so Hitler's gone. So what? What does that have to do with privilege?
I'm sorry we lost touch all these years.
No.
It wasn't my decision, obviously.
All in the past.
Have you seen what's happening at Sachsenhausen?
That's just horrible.
No, what happened?
Holocaust victims in a mass grave. Their bodies are just dug up. Gone.
Dead bodies! Who does such a thing?
You know, it's been 3 days already. Nothing. No arrests. Police, they don't care. Now you tell me, we should be privileged for this?
Okay, that's really messed up. Kat, have you heard about this?
No, I have not.
It's a shunda.
Here in Germany, In this decade, still we're dealing with Nazis.
You think it's neo-Nazis?
Why shouldn't it be neo-Nazis?
Stop it with the Nazis. If they were Nazis, there'd be graffiti.
What do you know from graffiti?
You know, swastikas.
Who's talking about swastikas?
Nazis love swastikas. They put them everywhere. Schools, synagogues, garage doors.
There's no swastikas at Sachsenhausen.
That's my point. So it can't be Nazis. It's all those Muslims.
Oh my
they
God,
keep
oh my
letting
God.
in. What? This country doesn't have borders anymore. It's ridiculous.
That is so racist.
Racist? I know. If I lost a pound every time my daughter called me racist, I'd be thin as a rail.
All right. Enough politics. It's Shabbos. Catherine, I've got a story for you. It's about the first time your dad and I went to Europe.
But what if you just stayed?
What, in Berlin? Overstay my visa?
Sure. We could get an apartment, live together. We'd be like actual sisters instead of just cousins. What do you think?
Well, based on tonight's conversation, I think your mother would report me to the police and have me deported.
I just want to get out of here. I thought Berlin was going to be different than Teaneck. Turns out it's just the country that's changed. Jacob's still the same. I mean, spends half his time at the gym now, which is weird. I thought being surrounded by Europeans would make him more cultured. Instead, he transformed into this all-American macho dickhead version of himself.
It's true, his head does resemble a dick more each day.
Right? Like this whole dumb plan of his. Oh, are you sure you don't want to come tonight?
Tem, if you don't want to go, just don't go.
I have to go.
Why?
I promised Jacob.
And we just established that the dickishness of Jacob's skull is growing on an exponential curve.
It is. But he's still my brother, and he doesn't have a driver's license. Besides, I said I'd do it, so I have to do it.
You are way too nice.
Oh, thank you. But if you happen to change your mind...
I have no desire to go Nazi hunting with you and Joe Rogan Jr.
It's not Nazi hunting. I don't think.
You're going to catch grave robbers.
No, it's more like hanging out at a mass grave.
At 1 a.m. with the camera.
Sounds kind of cool, doesn't it?
Not in a I want to do that sort of way. More like in a I'd watch a Netflix horror series kind of way.
Have you ever been to Sachsenhausen?
Not yet.
It's super messed up. I listened to a podcast about it after we moved here. You know those Nazi experiments like drug injections, surgeries? That's the place. An hour from Berlin.
We can go whenever you want. When the sun is out. But trying to catch a grave robber? Sorry, babe. I love ya, but I don't love you that much.
Well, do you love me enough to let me use your bathroom?
That I can do. Just a warning, my roommate might be home.
Oh, I like Inga. She's funny.
That's because you don't live with her. Inga? Sorry, the music was just a little loud.
Oh, of course. My speakers are shit. Hello, Cousin Tema.
Hey, Inga. I'm just going to use the bathroom.
Oh, please. It is not very clean.
No plans tonight?
I have no friends.
You have friends.
I do not like them. Tonight, I will stay in.
Same here. Tema wants me to go catch these Holocaust grave robbers with her and Jacob, but I have literally no interest.
At Sachsenhausen?
You know about that?
This is big global news. Look, hold on. BBC, CNN,
Huh. I didn't realize it was such a big deal.
the Daily Mail, of course. Oh, look! Canadian Jewish news! You guys need your own news?
And now I'm gonna go to my room.
So, are you not going with Cousin Jacob and Cousin Tema?
No, it's dumb and dangerous.
Well, I want to go.
You do?
Yes, it sounds exciting.
All right, go ahead.
But you will come with me, yes?
What?
Yes.
No, Inga,
Yes.
please.
Yes. 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 Let's go.
Just go without me.
No, this is impossible.
Impossible?
I do not know your cousins very well.
Neither do I, really.
I am very awkward.
I've seen you walk into a karaoke bar and leave with 50 new followers.
Because I am very funny on TikTok. And excellent at karaoke. Real life is not so easy.
You're nuts. You're very charming.
Tell this to Jacob.
What was that?
Nothing.
You have a thing for Jacob?
No. Yes.
That is disgusting.
Oh, so what? You'll not be invited into our bedroom.
Jacob Cardoso, who started lifting weights because Jordan Peterson told him to.
Exercise is very important.
The guy who cuts his own hair to save money.
I'm a cheap date.
He voted for Trump.
Only the first time.
Because afterwards he joined the Libertarian Party. Inga, I really think you can do better.
I do not care about these things. He is cute, intelligent. He laughs at my jokes. And I think he might like me.
You think?
Tema said something to me once.
What did she say?
Nothing. Just that Jacob talked about me one time after we all hung out together. You know. He maybe thought I was funny.
You are funny.
It has been a long time since a boy thought I was funny.
He's like really Jewish, you know?
I know.
Like moving to Israel Jewish?
I know.
Like supporting illegal settlements Jewish?
We are not getting married.
But he thinks you're funny.
Maybe he wants to see what it's like with a... What's the word for a non-Jewish woman? A shakshuka?
A shiksa?
Shiksa. An exotic shiksa.
Jesus. Fine. Okay. I'll tell Tema.
Hey.
No need. I was eavesdropping from the bathroom. Cat's right. My brother's disgusting, but you're adorable. Cat? Yay! I'm so excited. Let's get ready.
I will put on my sexy naked clothing.
Good evening, I'm Otto Becker. Tonight's top story, the Unsdorf nuclear power plant in Saxony continues to be shut down after a system failure forces 20,000 residents to evacuate the area. Government officials caution anyone nearby to get tested for radiation
This is
exposure.
boring. We talk instead. Jacob,
Yeah?
I have a question.
What's up?
What will you do when you find this grave robber?
Plan is to catch him on video and send it to organizations that'll help propagate it online. The media, the ADL, Honest Reporting, anyone.
The police?
Cops won't do shit. That's the whole problem. These anti-Semitic assholes can get away with anything. You know this is what's fueling the rise of neo-fascism across Europe, right? We have to take a stand and end Jew hatred ourselves. No one else is doing it for us. Right wing, left wing, it doesn't matter. Inga, you're Polish. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
The new Holocaust law there is absolute historical revisionism. Meanwhile, there are literally neo-Nazis marching the streets of Warsaw.
Oh, this is true. We do have many Nazis.
So, what happens when this neo-Nazi spots a group of Jewish kids who have shitty smartphone cameras, by the way, shooting blurry videos in the middle of nowhere at 1 a.m.?
I pull out this.
Oh, you have a very big knife, Jacob.
Jesus Christ.
You say that a lot, you know.
What, Jesus Christ?
It's because she's not really Jewish.
Jacob, what is your problem? She's still half Jewish.
The wrong half.
Cat, just ignore him.
Can we go back to this switchblade for a second?
I do not understand. Is Cat not Jewish?
My dad was Jewish.
Did he convert?
Cat's dad passed away, Inga.
Huh, really? Mine too.
Oh.
We are dead sisters.
Inga,
What? When did he die? Is this new?
you just don't ask stuff like that.
No? Huh. In Poland, we are always talking about dead people.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of curious too.
Oh, you guys. Shut up. She doesn't want to talk about it.
We're already talking about it. What, you're not curious why this cousin we've never met shows up 2 months ago asking all these questions about her uncle?
It's none of our business.
It's fine, really. He died a long time ago. I was 2.
So why are you here now?
It's a long story.
It's a long drive.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, those are the best stories.
Guys, will you leave her alone?
No, it's just... The gist is, I didn't grow up Jewish, right? And so, I actually only found out my dad was Jewish last spring.
That's weird.
I didn't know anything about Judaism. I still don't, honestly. But on campus back in Vancouver, I was part of a lot of protests, right? And some of those were for Palestinian rights.
Don't even
Against
say it.
Israeli apartheid.
Fuck. No, you're wrong. We're not getting into
What?
this right
How
now.
Israel is
How
committing
else is a
international
country
war
of
crimes
persecuted
every week by
refugees
destroying
from a
Palestinian
religious
homes, tearing
minority
down
in the Middle
hundreds
East
of
to defend
blockading
itself?
Gaza, jailing...
Sorry, politics are boring.
Okay, can we go back to the story?
So anyway, I was at this protest in downtown Vancouver, you know, with my friends. And there's a counter-protest across the street supporting Israel. And there's this old neighbor of ours, a family friend, Doreen Steinberg, I think. So at one point, I cross the street and walk over to say hi. And she was not exactly happy to see me on the other side of the street. We start chatting a little, and it's getting kind of tense. And she says something like, I just don't understand how a nice Jewish girl like you believes all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not Jewish. And she's like, yeah, you are. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not. And she's like, I went to synagogue with your dad all the time. And I just froze. Like, whatever. Okay, so my dad was Jewish. Fine. That doesn't really change anything. But my mom, she never even told me. She just buried this whole side of him when she buried him.
That is rather fucked.
You do not have a Jewish name?
No, my mom changed our names to Blackburn after he died. But even if she didn't, his name was Cardoso. Since when is that a Jewish name?
It's Moroccan. We're Sephardic.
I just assumed he was Latino. Like, I literally spent 3 years learning Spanish on Duolingo.
Did you ask her about it?
My mom? She wouldn't talk about it. She never does. Anyway, I did some research and found your dad at the university and decided to take a little Euro trip.
So you just dropped out of college?
I'm taking some time to figure things out.
So you dropped out?
Will you stop?
I'm gaining clarity.
The point is, now we know about our long-lost cousin, and I am super happy that she's here.
Me too. It sucks I've only got a few weeks left on my visa. Then I have to figure out what I'm going to do when I get back.
All right. Oh, I am so sorry to interrupt, Kat, but we're here.
All right. I'm going to head into that clearing on the right. I think that's where the bodies are buried. Tem, you'll come with me and hold the flashlight.
I'm not holding your flashlight. I'll hold Kat's flashlight.
I will hold your flashlight, Jacob.
Great. Inga, you're with me. Tema and Kat, you guys head towards that white museum building.
Why?
If they are actually Nazis, they might have spray-painted swastikas all over it.
Nazis do love swastikas.
Is interesting. I have never seen a real-life Nazi before, except for our neighbor in Warsaw, and the boy who works at our post office, and my brother.
Oh, yeah?
What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
Just kidding. It's nothing. I made it up.
Christ,
It was a joke. I like jokes.
I hate this.
What?
Nothing.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself.
Oh, my leg!
Inga?
What the fuck is on my leg?
What is this?
What's wrong?
Inga?
Get the fuck off her!
Inga? Inga, what happened?
Stay the fuck away!
What's going on?
Where are you guys? Oh, Jesus!
Kat? Kat?
Hi.
Justice, a Holocaust Zombie Story is an original production of the CJN Podcast Network. Written by Michael Fraiman, directed by Michael Fraiman and Max Ackerman. Produced by the CJN in association with the Ashkenaz Foundation and Dandelion Theatre. Starring Miranda Wiseman, Ilana Zackon, Joshua Kilimnik, Justin Otto, Ralph Small, Eva Almos, Nat Bushnik, and Sepehr Reyboud. Music by Brett Higgins. Technical production and sound design by Armaan Dutta. Recorded at the Small World Center in downtown Toronto. Special thanks to Griffin McInnes, David Sklar, Eric Stein, Yoni Goldstein, Suzanne Bennett, James Wellen Evans, Tia Baum, Yona Epstein Roth, Humble and Fred, Ellen Besner, Avi Feingold, and Vanessa Cook. If you're enjoying this audio drama and you're still listening at this point in the credits, which you obviously are, please consider supporting the CJN. Help us keep our award-winning journalism and creative storytelling free for everyone by visiting thecjn.ca/donate. And if you're Canadian, you can even get a tax receipt. Thanks for listening.
Ashkenaz Festival, North America's largest celebration of Jewish music, arts, and culture, is happening at venues across Toronto from August 27th to September 2nd. Witness diverse musical expressions of the Jewish experience, from klezmer and Yiddish styles to Sephardic, Mizrahi, Falasha music, and much more. Go to ashkenaz.ca for venue and ticket information.